I wanted to jump on and do a video of my most recent post. It's obscure, it's rare, but rare doesn't always mean that it's worth a lot of money. In this case, it just had that je ne sais quoi charm to it. That's how I like to label things that just stand out from the rest. In this case, the charm was it made me smile. Different things stand out to different people. So it's a slim little red paperback book. It's a poetry book. I do believe self-published, Rhymes of a Vagabond by Charles de la Poer Gough, who also signs himself as Chevalier. And inside we have a picture of him. He posted a picture of himself and it's signed by him, and he's standing there with someone named Bill Ward, I believe. Yep, it says Bill Ward. I don't know who Bill Ward is. And I know that it is actually signed because my friend gave me an awesome Radio Vintage Shack. Who here remembers Radio Shack? Maybe in some cities there's still a Radio Shack. I grew up in this little town called Thunder Bay, Ontario, and in the mall we had Radio Shack growing up, and my older brother just loved it. I remember he brought home this, you know, those big radios that were double cassette and you can record, you could put tape over and record, and we'd do these little radio shows. We'd pretend we were recording over these old tapes in his bedroom. It was so much fun. I had a nice older brother who sometimes let me join in on his fun. I had a little old black and white TV this big, and I thought it was so cool he had a TV in his room. But here from Radio Shack, we have a 30 times magnifying, and no one's taught me how to inspect signatures. I'm no expert. I often have people watching my videos like, you don't know what you're doing. You're holding these books without gloves. No, you're right. I have not gone to any kind of antiquarian school. I would love the opportunity. I've been a collector since I was a little girl, and how I learn about books is just picking them up, feeling them, learning them. As weird as it sounds, smelling them. You have to if you're a good collector, because you want to make sure there's no mildew. And just as logic have it, I can't actually use the 30 times because it's almost too magnified, but this cool little gadget has a little 8 times. And if you're probably not going to be able to see as I will, but when I zoom it up, you can see the pixelated picture, but the signature is not pixelated. Although in this case, I already knew that it was signed, because sometimes it's not a real signature, it's printed is what I'm getting at, if I wasn't being very clear. But the back side is bled through, and you could see the indentation on the page. I don't know how clear it is just for me holding it up, but clearly that is not the print. Someone has signed that paper. And although I could not find anything on this author, I did find his signature online, and it looked exactly the same. So whether I know that that is not necessarily verification, but it's most likely the author's signature, because he isn't famous who would be going around signing someone obscure signature on the book. It is very charming. I put a little post-it note on one of the poems that I wanted to read you. It just makes me laugh. So this one poem is called Go Get It. I'm not going to be able to do this without laughing. If you're broke and out of luck, don't get in a blinkin' ruck. Buckle up your belt a little tighter. Show the world you're a fighter. Go get it. Suppose you're out every dime. Getting broke ain't a crime. Tell the world you're feeling fine and get right upon the line. Go get it. Sorry. He would probably be devastated if he heard me reading his poem like this, but it makes me laugh. It's bringing me joy. We're not all built for fame, but ever can be the game. To say we're beaten is a shame. So hustle and don't be lame. Go get it. Do I hear my daughter out there? Can you come read this last line? Awesome. I'm going to get my daughter to read the last one. I'm missing her because she was out camping for a week with her dad. One of my daughters. This is Kotori. I'm reading this poem called Go Get It. And actually, I did a big disservice by not reading the whole thing. You're supposed to, I've been stopping and laughing at it. Do you want to read the whole thing for everyone, or?
Not the best reader, but I could try.
You're a great reader, Pumpkin. See if you can read it without laughing.
I'll try.
It's a little bit funny English. I'll help you with any words that are hard, because there were some words I didn't know.
If you broke and out of luck, don't get in a buck and ruck. Buckle up your belt a little tighter. Show the world you are a fighter. Go get it. Suppose you're out of every dime. Getting broke ain't any crime. Tell the world you're feeling fine and get right out upon the line. Go get it. We're not all built for fame, but we ever can be game. To say we're beaten is a shame. So hustle and don't be lame. Go get it. The world has no time for beaten men and will put you down as a craven.
I didn't know that word either, Pumpkin.
Yeah. If you sit down and
I don't know this word. It's B-E-M-O-A-N. So bemoan your luck.
Your luck. So get right out and show your pluck. Go get it.
What does show your pluck mean? What does this mean? But anyways, so go get it. So it just made me laugh. There's a lot of other poems. One called Did It Ever Occur to You? The Promise, The Waitress, Doghouse Doggerel, A Husband's Lament. He's lamenting over the money that his wife is spending on perfumes. So it just made me laugh. And it's not in pristine condition. It has bends in it, and most likely a previous owner has done their little, they're fun of putting little dots between the poems, you know, when you scribble, when you have something you like to carry around with you. But I wonder what the story is with getting the signature. So that's a little bit of fun and just a little bit about this book that I recently posted. So sometimes we can't always find sources. That is what led me to believe that this is probably a privately printed run. There's almost no biological info on Gough in standard literary records, so he may have self-published this in 1949 or produced it for a limiting audience.